Hello and welcome to Shane's DIY. This is a super quick video. People have been asking for an option for a clamp-on amp meter for the Pokit Pro, and I've been testing with the Hantek CC-65 AC/DC current clamp. I've currently got this set up. I've got a Ryden, excuse the mess, my bench is a little disastrous right now. I got a Ryden RD6012 bench power supply. That's being fed by this other power supply, just because I can get much more precision with this one. Anyway, that's feeding a resistor. The 250 watt 20 ohm resistor, just so I can simulate current. And I've got my Fluke 87.5 or 87V, however you want to say it, in series with the load going to this resistor, and it's right now reading 500 milliamps DC. And I've got the Pokit Pro set up. It's reading volts DC, because this the CC-65 puts out, in the scale I've got it in, it's 1 millivolt for 10 milliamps. So you just move the decimal place over once. So right now, I do need to do some calibration on both my pockets. I want to go through that procedure. I'll do a video on that coming up soon. But so right now, with 500 milliamps, the Pokit Pro with the CC-65 current clamp is reading 520 milliamps, essentially. Now this meter, this clamp, it's the zero button's a little fiddly. I got to fiddle with it quite a bit to get it to zero out, but it does eventually work. Sometimes I got to switch it to the other range, zero it, and then switch back, and I can get it to zero. But it is a relatively inexpensive current clamp that does work. I'm using the BNC adapters. So the current clamp has a BNC plug on it, and then I'm using the little banana plug adapters for the Pokit Pro, so I can get it connected into that. Yeah, with a little calibration, that'll read right on. Once I calibrate the volts DC, I also noticed when I put it in amperage mode and I checked it to see what this would do in amperage in series, same as this one's hooked up, and it was also just a bit off, so that needs to be calibrated as well. But anyway, quick one to show you that you do have an option, and there's a number of these similar current clamps on the market. Hantek's just a more known brand. I've got a couple of different products from Hantek. They work pretty well. They're not the top of the line by any stretch, but they do the job. So there you go, current clamp for the Pokit Pro. That's one option you got until Pokit Pro comes out with their own option, if they have any intention to do that, but definitely works.